Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al getting in contact with you today, talking about some turbo. Now, good thing about turbo, it was up over 30% just a few minutes ago. It's starting to cool off just a little bit. Now, what we try to tell you is that when you see something rally really nice and big, you want to wait until it cools off some. So most likely, this thing is gonna maybe cool off a little bit more. If you're interested in buying a little bit of turbo, some of you guys are already invested. Seems like later on today it may be a little bit cooler, so you might want to wait till it cools down before you go in there and try to scoop anything up. But also remember that nothing we say is financial advice. Also, if you like what you see today, we just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate you guys, and thank you for watching very much. Now, let's keep it moving a little bit. We're talking about the 1 day here. Let's take a look at the 7 day. Wow. On the 7 day, turbo is up 54%, which is really nice. On the month, turbo is up 57%. On the year, I think it's up pretty good too there. Yep, 68.6% on the year. Still got a long ways to run. Turbo, I think from here, it will be approximately a little bit less than a 3x for the all-time high. But guys, I believe we're really starting to get into the swing of some good bull market. We're not really, how can I say, we're kind of at the beginning. We're not anywhere near anything else, but we're kind of on the foot of it. We're kind of on the precipice of it. We're kind of like putting our little toe in the thing in the water, but really we haven't even seen the bull run as of yet. So just a little bit of a heads up on that. Nothing we say is financial advice, right? Now, if you notice that the 24-hour volume is up, what's that, over 800% at 852%. So this thing is really moving fast. The market cap right now is at 400 million. Things are going pretty doggone well. Don't forget that turbo was over 1 billion market cap. So this thing has a long ways to run. So just a heads up on that, guys. So this is a good time and a good opportunity to get into some turbo. And also for those of us who are already in it, full disclosure, but I'm also into turbo as far as I've already invested a little. But anyways, for those of us who are already in, this would be if your DCA is a little bit lower than this would be a good time to get in there as well. Let's go ahead and move on a little bit. Now, talking about Bitcoin, it is at 119,000. Went down just a little bit, but notice Ethereum is still a little bit over 3,000. So fear and greed is at 70. Market cap's gone down just a little bit, 3.74 in the day. So just a heads up on that. Bitcoin dominance is 63.6%, Ethereum at 9.7%. Now, let's go ahead and look at a little bit of information here and see what we can do here. Mainly, this is the X Twitter site. Just gives us a lot of nice little information. Main thing I've been seeing on here is a lot of art, and that is beautiful. And just a heads up on that. I think there's also some information on the Tangent wallet. I'm not going to stop and look at that too much, but here it is right here, turbo.tangent.com. Keep that in mind in case you're interested in getting the Tangent wallet turbo style. So just a heads up on that. Not a whole lot else I want to look at this particular on this particular site as far as like this is the X Twitter site, so to speak. So just a heads up on that. Now let's go to the site here. I think they're going to be redoing the merch shop. They haven't done it just yet instead of shifting gears. But also we want to keep this in mind that this is a very, very loaded site. They got a lot of information on the swaps as far as the turbo chain, the turbo swap. Don't forget the plethora of spot exchanges. That's one of the reasons why turbo can go up so quickly. And once things really start to taking off and we start to get some liquidity in the next few months, I mean, hopefully things will really start picking up. Gonna leave you with just, let's see, a little bit of information here. Turbo's price prediction, can Turbo bounce back to the $1 billion market cap? Of course it can, because of the fact that, a lot of great things are happening and they're happening pretty quickly. But let's go ahead and read this information for you. Says Turbo lays the groundwork for long-term growth with the Tangent partnership and high yield staking. So Turbo is quietly positioning itself for long-term relevance through a series of strategic moves that go beyond short-term hype. One of the latest developments is collaborative AMA with Tangent Wallet. We talked about that a little bit earlier, a respected player in the self-custody hardware space. While the announcement didn't spark immediate price action, it highlights Turbo's growing focus on security, infrastructure, and real-world utility, key traits as market sentiment shifts towards decentralization and sustainable value. All right, so in other words, they're telling you that Turbo is not just a meme coin. It's a meme coin, but it also has a lot of utility, and Turbo is adding utility as it goes along. I really like Turbo because of the fact that the people in charge are actually doing more. They're not just trying to let this be a meme coin. They're trying to do several other things with it. So it says complementing this effort is the launch of Turbo's high yield staking program via bioeconomy. It says offering rewards up to 48% APRs. That sounds pretty incredible. Maybe something to look into as far as if you're interested in high yield staking, right? The initiative incentives long-term holding and provides passive income during quieter market periods, while also helping reduce circulating supply, a factor that could support price stability over time. That's important because Turbo has a limited supply. This is coin that is, from what I recall, let me look back at the site. This coin is, yeah, the maximum supply is already out there. Circulating supply is already out there. So once this is locked up, this will make Turbo deflationary, and it will keep the price at a good stable amount, maybe even cause the price to rise. But anyways, guys, just wanted to get this out to you. And it looks like it's rising again. It was going down, now it's coming back up. But one of the things you want to keep in mind, we've got a long ways to go with Turbo, but at the same time, notice that Turbo is under a penny. Anything under a penny, I would be willing to go ahead and dollar cost average into that. You know, once it goes over a penny, you know, yeah, maybe. But by that time, you know, if you're watching this video now, for the people that are probably going to be getting in 3 months from now, 6 months from now, etc., might be a different story for them. But for you guys, try to get under a penny. That way you can start maximizing your profits later on with the returns. Anyways, this is Al, Real Life Investing. Good to talk with you today. You guys have a great one, and look forward to Turbo rising in the future. All right, thank you. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.